Hello! Welcome! Happy Crimson Tuesday! It's not a scary one this time. It was a scary one last time. There will be a link from Nightbot with last year's scary Halloween. It's not scary this time. Happy Crimson Tuesday! Mashman, good to see you. Blaholtzen, Evil Tentacle, Bill Coon, Cosmo43, Jim Matt. Hi, good to see you. Goemon Sama. Jim makes games. Art Burklaus. Good to see you as well. Yeah, it was fun. I had fun. Oh, that's a good one, Deluxe Tux. I've got to hand it to you. This is a good one. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun night. We have a couple things. It's gonna be a bit of a mixed bag tonight. Thank you, 32-bit kid. The best part was that I didn't have to buy anything at all. I had stuff kind of lying around the house. So, the makeup, I have makeup. The buns, I managed to just make my hair do this briefly. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah. I think when I move forward, you can kind of see the edge of that green screen a little bit. And this what I'm wearing right now. Up until around an hour ago, I had no idea what I was going to do for this part. You know what? I might actually, give me a second. I'm going to adjust the green screen because I can see the chroma key outline. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, so until about an hour ago, I wasn't sure what I was going to wear. I have a white t-shirt, but it didn't have the right neckline. So give me 1 second. I'm going to just try to get rid of that light, the bit of light that's happening. Let me check the filters. Yeah, Darth wants the Crimson Diamond done ASAP. And where did I hide the Death Star plans? Yeah, you know what? If I had more people working on the Crimson Diamond with me, it would get a lot, it would get done a lot faster, Lord Vader. If they had one guy working on the Death Star, it would have taken a heck of a lot longer, let me tell you. Hold on, yeah, let me get rid of that slight... Oop. There we go. Better. Okay. Right. Yeah, eat away is much better than attaching 2 cinnamon rolls on the side of your head. And welcome, Eating Wraith. Yes, now Lord Vader will provide us with the floppy disks by the time this game is operational. Yeah, go on some. I love doing costumes. I love that. I don't know where he's from. Is it TikTok or Instagram or something? That guy who does the budget costumes just with whatever he has lying around the house. Oh yeah, so I was going to show you. I didn't have the right neckline, and I was thinking, you know what? I'm just going to use paper towel around to get the right neckline on the t-shirt that I have. But I opened up my closet and I actually had this perfect thing, which was, I'll show you. Hold on. What this is it's this Puma zip up kind of warm up it's even short sleeves that I have that I'm wearing backwards. So that's what we have. Yes, the low cost cosplay guy. Hello, Prime number 59. Good to see you. Gooseegg PT. Good to see you. Yeah, you can see it's got yeah, and the inside is yellow, but that's okay. That's okay. It was in our closet. It's in my closet, and I didn't have to pay anything. Yes, the behind the scenes. Yes, our brickless. Yes, definitely. Because that's why it kind of fits kind of weird across the shoulders. But so this is a special Halloween stream. Today we've got a special Halloween mug as well. Yeah, I think it's a mug. It doesn't have a handle, but yeah. This is something I also just have in my room. It's always on my dresser. I usually have makeup brushes in it, but I decided I'm going to drink out of it today. Whew. Yes. Yes, Deluxe likes dressing up for you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herders. Grindeslav, good to see you. Thank you. I'm glad you like the costume. Yes, evil tentacle. This is actually what Carrie Fisher wore in Star Wars. She was never allowed to be seen from behind. I told Dan ahead of stream. So yeah, so today's a mixed bag. We're gonna start with some art stuff and me showing some of my favorite spooky like books and comic books and stuff. And so Dan will be ready for around 9 o'clock, and we're going to raid Dan's channel, and we're going to score a clip that I really like that I'll show you guys really soon. And I told Dan I kind of dressed up for Halloween, kind of a low effort thing, and I said I think you should too. And so we'll see what he does. Yes, this chat will be 30% Star Wars quotes at least. At least, yeah, and yeah, it actually I had a bunch of wintergreen mints in here. It doesn't really smell like wintergreen right now, but yeah, I thought, why not? I like Halloween too. I think all artsy people like it and like to do kind of make their own costumes and things. Art Brickless, thanks for checking in. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Yo, this is our Halloween stream. Last year, I dressed up as Sadako from Ju-on, I think it was. I've never actually seen the movie. I just looked up on the internet what that looked like. And I wish I should have. Hold on, let me find a photo of that. I switched my profile picture on Twitter to be that. But if I can just show you quickly on my phone what it was last year. And last year people still remember, and it was a little bit creepy, although I just acted normal after. Last year's Halloween. And yeah, so there's going to be a timed link on the chat that'll show you guys what that was. But this was last year. So I did a stream where I did a Hades, that great awesome game Hades that I never played. An EGA demake of Hades that I actually have opened up in Photoshop right now. So that's one of the things we could do tonight as an option. Yeah, so this is what I kind of did last year. But I didn't want to repeat myself for the next year, and putting that white stuff on my face, it just doesn't feel good on my skin either. So I had this suggestion given to me that I could try being Leia, and I thought, okay, we'll try that. Oh, nice eating with you. When you worked for a creative company, the creative staff had the best costumes and decorations. Yeah, yeah. I could have done Proto Mill. I could have done Spooky Leia. Yeah, but yeah, this is good. This is comfortable and fun. I just barely managed to get my hair to do that. Carrie Fisher had extensions put in her hair for those buns, and I was reading up on it because I was doing research about how to do this, and apparently they would fall out constantly. It was held up by hairpins, and if there was a lot of action in a scene, they would just unravel. Yes, last year was the woman from Ringu, or Ju-on, or whatever. Yes, the fisherman scene eaten with is now complete. I'm actually going to show that. I've got a few things to show you guys. The first one is, yeah, the intro. This is the process that we went through over many, many months. Yeah, so that last one is how we ended off. And last art stream we actually did a quick 3-frame animation of the old man gutting the fish, and so we can close the book on this one and we're done with that. So I picked the very opening scene, which looks kind of like this one, as the one we could work on today. That's an option. Yes, today's a bit of a show and tell, but yeah, Dan is going to score something for us tonight. In a way, he's going to get to score it more like movie and TV would be scored. So not with all the gaming considerations like, oh, this is a part where the player can do input, so we don't know how long the player will be waiting or reading something. So this has to loop and loop and loop. All the timing is locked down, so all Dan would have to do is compose along with the animation. And it's one that I've posted before. It's a Halloween GIF that I created to demonstrate the lantern lighting effect that is in the Colonel's Bequest when Laura goes down into like this underground area, and I wanted to see if I could achieve that same effect, just trying to do it myself, figuring it out. And when I was doing it, it was kind of around Halloween time, so I thought it would be a great way to do a Halloween little animation. So I'll show you guys what that looks like, and Dan will be scoring that for us when he comes in. Gotta spend some points, might as well do this, Cosmic Void says. A highlighted message. Very good. Mmm. Mouse Mist, that's very good. This is one of those gifts that keep on giving. Ambrosine, good to see you. Yes. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be. That was our process from beginning to end, pretty much, for this piece. Um, and that's that. But I'll show you guys the piece that Dan will be scoring tonight at around 9 o'clock. We'll be rating him. So it's this one. Um, this scene sure has come a long way. It looks so nice. Cosmic Void also has redeemed another highlight my message. So this is all, I'm not doing any input right now. This is all just whatever's in the video. Yes, and there Nightbot has the Halloween 2020 live art stream VOD, the Hades Pixel Art demake, where I was Sadako. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that flashing thing, but that's okay. And happy Halloween. That's what we'll be scoring today with Dan. And I don't know what kind of direction he'll take with it. Maybe it'll be kind of like a very John Carpenter spare kind of music here and there. Whether he's going to want to do something heavier, it's going to be completely up to him. Yes, Blahos, you remember this? Yeah, this is actually pretty old. This is when I was playing around and trying to figure out can I do everything programming wise that I want to do in the game, and this was one of my tests to see if I could do that, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I think I will eventually incorporate this lantern effect in the game. I haven't yet actually, but I plan to. Mousema says, will you let Dan go beyond the MT32 on this one? No, Dan cannot go beyond the MT32 on this. Thank you, Goemon-sama. I'm glad you like it too. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing with Dan tonight. I'll let it play all the way through it one more time. Yeah, I even did a custom text box for this that doesn't have the right to transparency on it, but that's okay. Oh, Jim Matt, I'm glad you like the lantern effect. Yeah, and I do plan to put it in the game. Zombies in the game confirmed. Curious to know how implementing the lantern effect would go. Blaholson, I did it in absolutely the most time-consuming and work-intensive way. I was kind of thinking of letting the player wander around the whole grounds with this kind of a lantern at night, but then I realized how much work it would be, and so I'm not going to do that. And in fact, hold on, I'll go back to big. Yeah, in fact, I'm pretty sure that's why in the Laura Bow game, in the Colonel's Bequest, they have that lantern section, but it's only in a small section as well, because it's just... I didn't want to do like a custom mask with the lantern moving around. I wanted it to have as you get closer to things, I wanted the light and the shadow to change and shift, which you can't really do with masking just an opening for the lantern in the darkness. So I custom did each of those things. I think had maybe 3 steps of lightness. So when you got closer to the bench, it got lighter each time. And what happens with if you have like an open masking part for the lantern halo, you move closer to something, it doesn't actually give you the effect of moving closer to it with light, and that's what I wanted. Exactly, but I'm going to need to restrict the area, and that is the plan. Because if I want to achieve the effect I want, that I have to limit it that way, and I don't mind doing it that way. And I think it would be kind of cumbersome for the player anyway when they're walking around Crimson Lodge at night to have to do the lantern thing all the time, because then she'd be holding a lantern and having to just do every other animation with one hand. Luke, it's good to see you. How's it going? Thank you. You're saying my cosplay looks good. Evening's going really well, and Wifey also loves it. Oh, good. Good to see you guys. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. It is so much fun to do stuff like this. Oh no, the lantern is out of oil. Yeah, exactly. Mouse Miss. Yeah, not interested. Yeah, it's going well. I'm really excited to be doing a special kind of Halloween stream tonight. We're going to do a bit of music tonight and a bit of art tonight, and I'm going to be showing off some more stuff. Just a bit of show and tell too. Yeah, good. I'm glad things are going well with you too. Another thing I want to show is let's go back to show and tell. Oops, yeah, show and tell Halloween. We are going to look at some other stuff I did. So I wanted to show some other demakes I did. This is stuff that I've shown before, but it's that spooky time of year, and this game, The Consuming Shadow by Yahtzee Croshaw, is one. I think it's still on sale now, and I liked it so much, and I had so much fun with it that I wanted to make my own EGA demakes of some of the screens. And it is a spooky Cthulhu type of roguelike game. And if you're interested in playing something a little spooky over the Halloween season, this might be one you want to try. Yep. Wacky, yeah, just the wacky parser commands needed. You have to spend the rest of the game looking for oil. Yeah, I don't. The lantern wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you guys. Or you getting eaten by a grue or something. This is another screenshot I did for Yahtzee's Consuming Shadow game, which I don't think Consuming Shadow was built. I think it was built in Game Maker and not Adventure Game Studio. But I think it's really cool when people are solo game devs and kind of do their own thing, and that's what Yahtzee's been doing. And it's a really fun game. I think it's really clever, and I love the name of the game too. It's a great title. Yes, Eating with saying, I'm assuming Halloween is celebrated in Canada. I'm saying and asking since I've learned in many other countries Halloween is not celebrated much to the chagrin of other people. Yeah, no, we definitely do Halloween. We've done it, ever since. I'm sure we've done it ever since. It's been a thing. My mom used to make our costumes, which was really great. So that meant they were really nice and high quality. She made like a witch costume, which was like a big black dress, and everything had to be made big enough to fit over our winter jackets because it gets really cold here by the time Halloween rolls around. And so I have my winter jacket on and then this big like witch dress on, just a really simple black like dress with big white sleeves. And she made like the hat and everything, and even there was hair that was coming from the brim of the hat, so it looked like you had like long brown witchy hair. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, but I do recommend The Consuming Shadow, and in that same Cthulhu theme, I've got a few things that I enjoy. If I like to read stuff during this season, Halloween season, to kind of get me in that same mood. So that's the other thing I wanted to show. And what else have I got here? I think that's pretty good. What else? And yeah, we could get started on the new scene, and I'll show you guys Photoshop. Oh no. Oh yeah, and also you guys, just so you know, I actually did change those settings that we talked about last time. So hopefully now that I've gone to Photoshop, things are not chugging like they did last time. Now it should be running off the NVIDIA, the NVENC thing is set up in OBS and all that. So please let me know if I've started to chug or lag or anything like that. Oh, very nice. So, Eden Waith, you registered read some Edgar Allan Poe or Ray Bradbury's October Country. I've never heard of those ones. I really like Ray Bradbury. I only read Fahrenheit 451, but I do want to read more Ray Bradbury. I read some short stories I think too. Did Ray Bradbury? Yeah, Ray Bradbury wrote for Fahrenheit 451. He's a really good writer. He just writes really beautifully. Great. Okay, good. So far, so good. We haven't. We're not chugging or anything. Great. And yeah, so here is that piece we just did, and here is the Halloween, last year's Halloween demake that I started on. This piece, which I kind of did abandon. Oop. I don't want that. Yes. And so, yeah, I mean, I did it in stages. When I first brought it into Photoshop to demake it, it was at this stage, I believe, but then I just went in and redrew everything from there more. So here's his lower torso. And then that last bit on the left. And here is the piece, the original piece. So it's good to go back when doing a demake and just looking at the original to make sure that you're kind of you're bringing some of those details back that get lost when you convert it. So a lot of the detail in the folds of the bottom of his robe or tunic got lost, and so I just brought those back in just from looking at what I was looking at. Yeah, time flies. Yes, this was a year ago, Eden with, I know. And Maximus, yes, indeed, time flies. Ooh, read some of Ray Bradbury's collaborations with EC Comics. Your favorite is Where There Was an Old Woman. Goemon Sama said. Yes, old hair dryers. It does look like an old hair dryer. And Lucas, you remember being in college for art in the late 90s and you met Photoshop and layers blew your mind? Yeah, layers blew my mind. There's so many reasons why they're amazing, and I would never accept any type of a drawing program that didn't incorporate layers at all. But yeah, so this is what we could work on. We do have this one that is not complete, and what I was going to do is, this is the very first scene in the introductory sequence, and I thought, well, it's kind of very much related to this piece, and it even includes the same figure. We could do that. Oh wow. Eating Wade says, my favorite Bradbury short story is based off a real life incident where he was questioned by cops because he was going for a walk instead of staying at home to watch TV. That's horrible. But yeah, I'll show that stuff. So I'm going to get started on doing some pixel art right now. And then let's say at maybe around 9 or so. Oh, actually, Dan is going to come in at 9. So you know what? I should probably do my show and tell now, and then we'll do pixel art until Dan is ready. Okay, so let's do the show and tell first. Show and tell first, and then however long Dan takes to get here, then we'll rate him then. The first thing I wanted to show was I tweeted when the stream went live that I wanted to show something scary in cyan. And what that is you guys know that I've been working on these. I've been working on these cross stitches, and I've mentioned in passing that I've gone through a lot of versions of the same colors to pick these exact colors that I'm using right now. And I wanted to show you guys how many colors of cyan embroidery floss I've bought to get to which ones I like with the other e.g. pieces of palette. And this is pretty scary. And I think this is all of them, but I actually don't know. Hold on, sorry, I just dropped one. Okay. Just trying to... This is really... I'm scared by this, and this is embarrassing. But let's keep in mind that each of these probably cost about 75 cents each. I tried all these are the different versions of cyans. These don't even include the ones I picked. The ones I picked are upstairs. So there's a dark cyan and a light cyan. These are all of the dark and light cyans I've tried in combination to get to the ones I like. And I'm not going to count them. I haven't counted them. There's a lot in here. That's a lot of them, yeah. And I would say that the cyan and the magenta are the ones I have the most of. Probably the cyans, because Nancy has light and dark cyan in her, and so it was really important for me to get cyans that I really liked. So to be fair, I have more versions of cyan than I have of any of the other colors I tried to find, but that's not to say most of the 16 colors don't have like at least 3 or 4 versions that I tried before settling on a particular color. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the greens are becoming transparent, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, they're about 75 cents a piece for these. I would say these are DMC. These are made in France. I think these would be the nicest embroidery threads. Well, the only ones that are available at Michael's. So those are the ones I buy. But they're made in France, right? They have to be nice. But yeah, that is a lot of cyan. But ultimately it's not a lot of money to find these things and put the palette together. But yeah, that's my shame. That's my shame. Ooh, Blauholzen, you're right. I could probably make some cool, low contrast stuff with this stuff. It would be fun to play with them. But yeah, I've got way more embroidery thread of a bunch of other different colors. That's that. And yeah, let's show some spooky media that I like, that I would probably read during this time. Okay, so speaking of Cthulhu, I have At the Mountains of Madness, a graphic novel. Lovecraft. Of course, Lovecraft. Which, so it's based on a Lovecraft story. It is, let's see. Text adapted and illustrated by I.N.G. Culberd. So Culberd is the artist and the writer, which is really cool. His art style is really nice. I'll show you some of what that looks like. It's really simple stuff, which I really kind of like. Really well done. Lovely color palettes. So yeah, that's my Cthulhu piece at the Mountains of Madness, which is a very enjoyable piece. Oh wow, Eden Waith once worked on their iOS app several years ago. I didn't even know they had an iOS app. Another graphic novel that I like, but that's a one-off, so you only need to buy the one of these to get the whole story. A series that I like, of course I'm not the only one, these are very famous, would be Swamp Thing. And this would be the Alan Moore run of Swamp Thing. So it's illustrated by Steve Bissette, I believe. Yeah. And so these ones are, I think there's 6 volumes that Alan Moore did in this format. These are older. You can find newer editions that have been, what is it, republished? What do they call that? New editions? You love the Bissette and Totalban art in the series. Going on, someone says this stuff it's perfect for what it is. It's really freaky and garish and super unsettling. It's really good. It feels really pulpy. And that would be perfect for the Halloween season. Yeah, like I said, these are this is an older edition of these. I get these at a discount bookstore here in Toronto called BMV, and I think they're supposed to retail for $27 in Canada, but I get them for about, I think, $12 each. I don't have them all yet, but it's kind of hard to read them. You have to be in the right mood. But yeah, this is another perfect one, I think, for the season. Reissued, Jim Matt. Yeah, I think maybe what I'm looking for is reissued. Oh yeah, and so yes, here's the BMV price tag. It says I paid $12 for it, and it retails for $27. But this is an older version. So now what I've done is I've gotten, I think, almost all of the issues for this series in this format, and now I need to get, I think, the last one. I need to find it in this format, or else it doesn't match the rest of the set. But yeah, Alan Moore Swamp Thing, a classic, and for good reason. Ooh. Okay, next we have going into other types of graphic novels. We're going to go into manga, and I've got Parasite. This I think they made into a movie, and I think there's a TV animated series on Netflix for Parasite, which I actually haven't watched, but I really like this manga series. It's super simple. I forget how many volumes there are. I think there might be 8 or 9 of these things. Oh, Mouse Miss, you read this one? Yeah, this is great. This is a lot of fun. It's grotesque, but really cool. I don't know if I can show... I'll show one kind of page of what it would look like to give you an idea. I really like it. I liked how it ended. I'm just trying to find like a typical page of it, really. Really super unsettling, but like fun still. It's really good. And it's very simple. The layouts are very simple and clean. There's not a lot of detail, but there's just enough. I do recommend. I don't know if these are still available. This is by Hitoshi Iwaki. This is a nice series. I got these at the Beguiling here in Toronto. When the Beguiling was relocating, they had these massive sales. So I got each of these for about, I think, 50% off or something. So I just bought them all at once. Yeah. Yeah, these are really, I really like Parasite. I'm sure you could find, again, reissues of this series. But yeah, it's really cool. It's a really cool series. Let's go for another great manga artist, very famous. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him. Uzumaki, Junji Ito. This is really freaky and scary, but amazing. Junji Ito, the World of Horror game, I think we've talked about in previous streams. The aesthetic looks very, very inspired by Junji Ito in the best ways. So this is darker, more textured and detailed, beautifully rendered, super creepy, a lot of fun. Of course, and there's a lot going on here. So you've got a big fat volume of Uzumaki. The master of Japanese horror. I'm not even showing the particularly scary frames, but every single frame in a Junji Ito comic is unsettling, even if nothing bad is happening. So, yes, the classic. Yes, World of Horror is a great low color pixel art style, low res, low color. It's basically just a 2-color type of a deal. It's beautifully drawn. Yeah. You've heard Uzumaki dozens of times. It's never lost its effectiveness. I've actually, that's my very first Junji Ito comic that I've bought, and now I need more and more and more. So I don't know if anyone who is a big Junji Ito fan, and who's read Uzumaki. What's the next trade paperback I should check out? What are your recommendations? So I do want more, but I don't know. There's so much to choose from. And last, for my spooky showcase of things I like for this time of year, a little more genteel than the stuff we've just looked at. The World of Edward Gorey. And of course, it doesn't have to be this book. There are tons of different books by Edward Gorey that you can find all over the place and anywhere. But what I like about this one is it kind of talks about his life and his work in more detail, and it gives a great overview of a lot of his different kinds of his work. My first exposure to Edward Gorey is the same as with a lot of people. He did the opening sequence for this PBS series called Mystery. This beautiful animated sequence that was very freaky and scary if you were a kid. Really wonderful stuff. Edward Gorey is one of my favorites. He was a giant of American illustration. Very influential. And it's kind of that fun, kind of cozy, scary. Yeah. Oh, Goemon Sama, you recommend Shiver? It's all short stories, but they're some of his best. I think a lot of times horror works more effectively as short stories. So I don't feel like that's too much of a drawback. Ooh, the author of Berserk died this year. A good moment to check it out. Oh yes, the Agatha Christie mystery horror show Eating with 17. Yeah, that on PBS. Yeah. So those are some of my favorite spooky Halloweeny books and comic books. If you have any that you recommend, please let me know. H.P. Lovecraft, of course, there's some anthology series you can buy that are kind of nice. Although I personally find that his writing's a little old-fashioned. Well, naturally it is because it was old. But I love interpretations of the Cthulhu mythos through other authors and illustrators. But it is always good to go to the source to see how that all began. Yes, reminds you of old German expressionist films, Blaholzen. Yeah, Edward Gorey was a really cool, kind of eccentric guy. He dressed up in a big fur coat and tennis shoes and go to the ballet all the time. And he really was. He embodied that eccentric, kind of a German expressionist kind of guy. If you'd imagine what kind of person that would be. The Tuesday mythos, yes, the Crimson Tuesday mythos. H.P. Lovecraft, an audiobook would probably be really good. Yeah, nice. I've never tried that. Okay, so we're going to move on to our Photoshop, and then we're going to, until Dan's ready to hop on, we're going to raid Dan, and we're going to score that animated Halloween bit. And I'm really pleased to know that switching to Photoshop is not grinding us to a halt like it did last week. So thank you guys so much for all your tech support and helping with figuring that stuff out. I don't know it, so I appreciate every bit of help I can get. And Mouse Miss also did mention to me that the sprite cache that I had more than half used up in Adventure Game Studio, it's okay if you exceed it. It's not a big deal. So that's nice. Evil Tentacle redeemed highlight my message. Darth Vader redeemed get back to work. Is he over this shoulder? I think he's over here, isn't he? Because he's mirrored from me. Yeah. Well, you know what? To be fair, I don't know how tight of a ship he was running with the Death Star. But I will get to work. We have two things we can work on today. We can work on the forest scene, so which is work, or we could work on this Hades demake, continuation of the Hades demake. I'm not sure which you guys are going to prefer. Vote Hades? Darth Vader looks like he's just curiously looking over my shoulder. Nice. Well, that's good then, because he could learn a thing or two, couldn't he, from pixel art? He's actually a really nice... It'd be really nice to do him in low-res pixel art and low color palette. He would be black and dark gray, possibly some hits of light gray, the green and the red for his little lights, right? Okay, poll. Let's do a poll. If I can remember how to do this. Poll. How do you do a poll? I'm gonna just try a poll. Oh no, that's not a recognized command. Hold on, I can figure this out. I can do this. Let me open up Firefox. We're gonna really stress test the new setup. So give me a second. I will open up Firefox and break everything. Just shout and scream in chat if this just destroys everything. Okay, find it in the Twitch stream manager. Gotcha. Okay, we will do that. Twitch stream manager. How's everything looking? Any chugging? Any dropped frames? Okay, it is going a little slow. I'm not gonna lie. For me. Just do it in chat because it's quicker. Yeah. Okay. I tried just doing the /poll. But it says on my iPad it's an unrecognized command, so I'm just gonna do it in the Twitch stream manager. Okay. Vader is frozen back there behind me. Okay, create a dashboard. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can just do it in my own chat. Is that what you're saying? Okay, give me a second. I will try that in my own chat. Mouseman says he briefly saw 80% CPU on my OBS, meaning we're not fully done yet. More gremlins. Okay, so let's use the browser. It's really slow. It's not happy with me right now that I'm doing this. But we're not gonna pay it any mind. Slash commands are for Linux nerds. I'm gonna try a slash command. I aspire to be a nerd, a programming nerd. That's what I want. Oh, okay. Let's try a poll. Ooh, slash command. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that, Blaholtz, you can make funny italics. Yeah, I think a lot of people are not that happy with the latest Windows update. Oh, used to make your text match your name color. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to do this right now, and it's really not liking it. But we will do a poll. By the time we finish this poll, Dan will be ready, but that's okay. Okay. Anyway, what else? What else can I mention? Favorite scary movies. I really liked Hellraiser, the first one, because I thought the special effects were really nice. And it looked like everyone really cared about it and was enthusiastic. Okay, so let's do a poll. What shall we do in... Ooh, wow, this is really slow. That's okay. Ooh, okay. Photoshop. We can do Hades, EGA demake, or intro sequence art. Okay, start poll. Okay. Space horror for you, for example, Event Horizon. Yeah, I really like Event Horizon as well. It's super over the top. Okay, I've set up the poll. What shall we do in Photoshop? We've got two options: the Hades EGA demake or EGA or intro sequence art. Event Horizon is pretty good, except it misused the actual term of Event Horizon. I also, what else did I enjoy? I like The Witch. The Witch is a lot of fun. Which was filmed in Northern Ontario. That's part of the reason I enjoy it, because I'm kind of proud of the fact that it was. Well, intro sequence art wins. All right. Very good. So let's get to it. Let us get to it. Let me change over to Photoshop. Oops. Okay. Great. Descent and Ringu, Prime number 59, some of your two faves. I've never seen either of those. But I'm always on the lookout for, for good movies. Just a Jeffy, good to see you. Welcome to our special Halloween stream. Yeah, the witch is the dialogue can take a little getting used to, but it really adds to it, I think. I love the way that the dialogue is written. It's kind of old-timey. Another I like Army of Darkness. I had not seen Army of Darkness. Shining is also a lot of fun. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into this piece. I like to also, I opened up the jetty. So this is an image from outside of the lodge in the morning. So this is the jetty. I opened it up to give myself a bit of visual reference for this is what a piece that is in a similar scene would look like. So that's a good place to start, I think. Ooh, Shaun of the Dead, of course, counts as a horror movie. Jim Makes Games. Yeah, I love Shaun of the Dead. Oh, you like cheesy horror, Maximus? I like both. Yeah, Hellraiser was ridiculous. Ridiculous, completely over the top, and wonderful. Jim Makes Games asks, do I ever reuse pieces of art from one background to another? I don't think I have, to be honest. Blaholton, you like the thrillers? What else do I like? I was never really into zombie movies before. Um, but I don't know how I feel about them. I kind of haven't seen one in a while. It Follows. I still haven't seen that. I'm kind of thinking about putting cattails in this piece as well because the nighttime version has cattails, which I have somewhere still. Um, yeah, so this one has cattails. I kind of want to include some of those, even though they weren't in this original piece. But oh, look, there's our trusty old bucket. Can we even reuse the bucket? Speaking of reusing things, maybe I will. Let's see about this bucket. The suspense of descent is those claustrophobic vibes in tight spaces. Yeah, that's you know what I actually really love thinking about mountains in that way. We could use the same bucket. Why not? Yeah, I really like think looking at mountains and wondering what's inside mountains because I always like to imagine just colonies of mole people or weird caverns where light has never been seen and pools of water and underground waterfalls. It all sounds super mysterious and cool to me. I love thinking about that stuff. Just having like that X-ray vision or something where you could just see what's in there. It can't just be solid rock. I think I would really like the descent. The cave is similar but not as good. Yeah, there's something about that I really like. So I think I would probably like that. But yeah, we're gonna speaking of reusing, we're gonna reuse this. At least it's a good place to start. Yeah, I think it would be so much fun. I just to imagine stuff like that. And the fact it's almost kind of as weird as under the sea, but the fact that it's on land and we could conceivably go to those places. I mean, I always wonder about those mountain tunnels that have been carved into the sides of mountains. Like, did they ever find anything really weird? They just never talked about. I'd like to think so. Oh yeah, I'm still on pasty. Oh no, stay clear. Okay, descent. There is a descent too. Recycling props is good for the environment. Thank you, Slash Studio. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm going to just get rid of all this firelight that's on. Oh, you know what we were going to do? I forgot. We were going to animate the fire. But anyway, I can do that on my own. That doesn't take very long. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of the. But I will change this to just a dark color. And that weird dark shadow is not working for me anymore either, so let's just work at getting on that. I haven't really seen a lot of the classic horror movies type things. I mean, I've seen bits of Poltergeist and seen bits of Exorcist, but I've not seen the whole things. I actually quite enjoyed Rosemary's Baby. That was kind of fun. Yeah, a Photoshop plugin that hails alert whenever there's any non-EGA colors. Yeah, I think I've said before. Before I actually Adventure Game Studio kind of forces the game into the game graphics into that palette, so I don't get too concerned if I kind of mess up in a few areas because I think Adventure Game Studio forces it, and if it doesn't, then I can just do a magic wand and just replace everything flat so that I know that there's no other color sneaking in. And CGG, yes. Happy Hello Tuesday. I like that. Good to see you. Chinatown. I've not seen Chinatown either. So many movies. It's kind of exciting to know there's so many things I haven't seen. Never a shortage. The ocean is full of caves? That's like double jeopardy. All that stuff, yeah. Okay, so there's our bucket. We're gonna reuse the bucket. Why don't we actually name our layers? How about that? That's pretty spooky. Something unusual. Oops. Bucket. I am excited that hopefully there's not as much slowdown as we were having before with our old settings. Haha! This is already going so much faster. Yes, there's going to be less of a campfire reflection on the bucket as it's daytime. Hmm. Good boy. Good boy. Goodbye, old bucket. Hello, new bucket. Okay, so that's that. Oop. I'm just gonna move this down here. And I'm going to sort of duplicate the bank riverbank we're seeing and the jetty shot here. Keeping the same general shape. Are we going to animate the river? We are going to animate the river. It's going to have 3 whole frames of animation. It's my favorite number of frames for animation. Currently in the demo, ooh, you can't see, but yeah, in all the moving water that I have in the game so far, I think it's 3 frames of animation. Admin Detour, good to see you. Welcome back to the stream, and happy Crimson Tuesday, and happy Halloween. Although it's not Halloween, it's going to be Halloween for us here. And I also notice if I really zoom in to the jetty, I can see that I've used a dark red along the edge of the bank, which I will now do here. Edmund Detour, are you still interested in beta testing the Crimson Diamond? I'll be having a new version out at some point in the next couple of weeks. Admin Detour is someone who has done quite a bit of Adventure Game Studio work in his day. All right, thank you. I'm going to write you down if I haven't already. Great, so this is going to be, the beta is going to be chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me just write this down if I haven't already. Okay. Okay. Edmundo. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, old Bucket was a good boy. Always had a little glimmer, a little fire in his eye. I'm glad you showed up too. It's good to see you. When Halloween and Christmas are on the same day, October 31st is December 25th. There's the and we're also going to break up the bank, I think, a bit too, because this is looking, like one solid shape. So let's just do some of this and add some cattails as well. And then bring some of these trees down, maybe add some rocks, as we would. And in fact, we're not really doing this this vignette style with the branches anymore. We instead did this like a letterbox look. So why don't we move this letterbox over here? Yeah. Great. Golden Drake, hello. Welcome back to chat. Yes, the layer hairdo. I decided, yeah, let's do something fun for Halloween. You know? Why not? Ronald Dragster, hey, good to see you. Welcome back, Ronald. Happy Crimson Tuesday. Is anyone else planning on, wearing a costume in some capacity for Halloween? Anyone else have any idea what they're going to want to do? Let's see what else is here. Oh, yes, and so we're going to have some cattails, I think. Yeah. This is still going to be fairly just roughed in. Oh no, I put all that on the bucket layer. I don't want that. Well, let's move the bucket to its bucket layer back. Oops. And I'll put it all in caps so I remember. And then this will be called not bucket. Sorry, bucket. Oh, cool, Mousemas, your wife's going to a party as Mia from Pulp Fiction. That's a fun one. Not this year, NSEG, just scary movies and junk food. What are your go-to of each of those, scary movies and junk food? Huh. Slash Studio, you'd love to be Nancy Maple, but you're having a hard time pixelating your naturally anti-aliased body. Yeah, it would be fun to be Nancy Maple. I gotta figure that out at some point, don't I? Yeah, poor Bucket got its layer stone. Now Bucket's on its own bucket. Bucket means business now. We're going to put, I think we're going to put, yeah, we're going to put, oops. You feel like getting dressed up as a dead pixel, Ronald Dragstra? A Cadbury brand mini bar variety. Oh, those ones. Those are fun. Anna? And Fisher, you're thinking Nightmare on Elm Street series. I don't think I've seen all those. I've seen, I definitely saw the first one, but I don't think I saw any more. Well, maybe, I think I did see a bunch of them back to back and they kind of just blurred in my head. So we're still kind of being really sketchy with this right now. I just want to make sure I have all the elements I want in here, so I don't forget what I want and how I treat them. So these ones, what happens with the cattails when they are under the water is they become, I put them as kind of black shaped. And this might all get, moved around and refined, but it's good just for me to include them so I don't forget how that works. Yes, Johnny Depp in Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know if I've seen many of the other ones, like the Halloween movies or what other ones? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, all that stuff. I don't think I was really kind of a scaredy cat when I was a kid, so I didn't really ever see those ones. I must have seen a few, if I figure. I think the Terminator's kind of a horror movie. Yeah, I think that could work. Yeah, for instance, I don't think I've seen any of the Jason movies, I don't think. Or I've never seen a Chucky movie either. Ah, you stayed away from scary movies, but you like scary games like Silent Hill 2? Today before I decided I was going to do this Leia costume thing, I was thinking about just putting some old adventure game horror backgrounds, like the Hugo's House of Horrors house and some King's Quest 4 screens and that kind of thing. But this worked. The Chucky movies are funny, NSCG, I've heard that. Blaholton, you're one of those who likes T1 Terminator 1 more? I don't know how I feel, actually. I feel like I saw Terminator 1 but I don't remember it very much. I'd have to take another look. Dark Seed was a great scary adventure game. I've never played it, but I know it's got a Giger art, which is always kind of fun. It's really cool to see artists collaborate like that with games. You know, like I know. I mean, Harlan Ellison is a writer, so seeing him do "I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream" and being so involved in that was really cool. But having artists collaborate like that, I don't know if I can think of another one off the top of my head where an artist collaborated on an adventure game. Ooh, Wrong Turn, Prime number 59. I've never heard of that one. Ooh. Bill Kuhn, that's clever. Several years ago, you decided you only want to give non-edible treats from now on, like pencils, erasers, craft kits, stickers, small toys. They last longer, no possibility of food sensitivities, and you don't contribute to cavities. This year, you bought a pound of RPG dice from your gaming store and will tape a small note to each pointing to the store. So hopefully they will get more business as well from it. That's amazing, Bill Kuhn. That's a really nice idea. Yeah, I like that a lot, Bill Kuhn. And it's really cool that you're doing that for the store that you like. Ah. Oh, Edmund Detour, there was a new Halloween movie that came out 3 years ago. You went to see it dressed as a cowboy inspired by Westworld. Westworld was fun. The first couple of seasons. Really well made. Ronald Dragster asks, is Crimson Diamond a scary game? Um, it's kind of funny because people talk about how scary the Colonel's Bequest was, and I agree. But at the same time, I don't know if that's what their intent was. But I do know that some people have found the Crimson Diamond to be kind of scary as well. I don't intend it to be scary, really, but I think, when you feel like there's shenanigans happening around you and you don't know who's doing them, I think that's just always going to be a scary feeling. But no, I wouldn't consider it like it's not gory or anything like that. It's pretty tame. Yes, text parsers are scary. Oh, Pokemon cards is another suggestion. Oh, Dan the Band Music is here. Hello. Wonderful, perfect. Dan, are you ready? Okay, Dan is ready. He sent me the Zoom link. Perfect. Okay, so this is a pretty good start, I think, for the scene. We're gonna get started to raid Dan. We're gonna compose for that particular the animated GIF that I showed you guys. Let me show it one more time. We're gonna raid Dan. Okay, so I'm gonna show the piece again. And then we'll get all set. So here it is. Yay! Yeah, I think that's less than a minute overall. Okay, so let me figure out getting this all to Dan. Okay. Oh, you know what? So I'm going to raid Dan and then I'm going to hop on to Zoom. I think that's the order we're going to do it. Okay. Raid. Dan the band. Music. Great. Okay, so I'll see you guys over there. I'm going to set it up to go now. Okay, so we're going to raid. Wonderful. I'll see you guys there, and we're going to do some live composing with Dan. With the Roland MT32, he's not getting out of that. For this little animated GIF. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys there now. See you soon.
Well, I
Oh, good,
think
they can hear me.
the audio's live anyway.
Okay then. I'm glad I didn't say anything incriminating.
Don't want to keep them waiting. It's good.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's
Good
fine.
quote. Well, good evening, all. Good afternoon, all. Good day, all, for some, wherever you are.
Yay.
DJ John, good to see you again today for the second time. Welcome. My name is Dan Policar, and I make noise, and Julia makes games, and Darth Vader captures princesses.
He does, although I'm trying to fix this because
What's wrong with it?
well, you can see her in it, and that kind of is breaking that illusion a little
So
bit.
just put Nancy Maples' face over the top of it, and you're good to go.
But it's really big. Hold on, I'm gonna have to monkey with the background a little bit to crop it so that there's no chance of you seeing it.
Yeah, my costume, huh? I could put on the LucasArts jacket, I guess, for a little while.
Yeah, sure. Come on, you gotta do something. Look at this. Look what I've done.
You know, I've never actually tried this on. It kind of fits.
Good.
Might be a
Where'd you
hair
get this
small.
from? What's the story?
I got it from either eBay or Mercari, which is a app, which is like kind of like a ghetto eBay, but it's U.S. only.
Okay.
So
So when did they manufacture it?
this was, you were able to purchase this, I believe, in the 90s by mail order.
Oh, direct from
Direct from
LucasArts?
LucasArts. Yep. So it
Wow.
has the LucasArts logo here. Whoops, that's Arta. The LucasArts logo here. Somebody named Arta has this jacket. I'm going to try to figure out if someday I can get this swapped to Dan or something.
Nice.
And then on the back, it has a nice big LucasArts logo, all embroidered, which is really nice.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's a nice jacket overall. I don't think it's real. No, I'm pretty sure it's not real leather, but it's still nice. You remember the jacket in the catalog, Edmund? Editor? Edmund
Edmund
Detour?
Yeah.
Yeah, the t-shirt? Yeah. Yeah, the jacket must have been pricey even back in the day. Yeah, I don't know what it cost, and I don't remember exactly what I paid for it, but it was a decent deal as I remember.
Do you plan on wearing it like to events and things?
Eventually, yeah, like if there's any pandemic events coming up at some point, I would wear it, which would be cool. And then, having the name changed to my own name would be also cool for, essentially like
Yes.
wearing a name tag. People like, oh, hey, Dan. Because otherwise they're going to say, oh, hey, Arta. And I'm going to
Yeah,
be
that'd be
like,
fine
Arta
too.
the band
I'm trying to
music.
make my thing
Exactly.
focus again. Why would it focus?
It looks focused.
Does it?
I think so.
Okay, maybe just
Doesn't
me. I'm
look
fine
bad.
then.
It also keeps you in the VHS Star Wars territory.
Okay, that's what we want.
Okay, so what are we doing
Yes.
today exactly?
Yeah, we are
Can we
scoring
tell the
that little
lovely
animated.
people?
Yes, we're celebrating the season.
Thank you for the
Yay.
subscription with Prime Gaming. Jim Makes Games. That's very kind of you. And I'm glad you're here. I know you probably have to go soon, but thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so we have the little trailer, which I think pretty much everybody saw because everybody came over from your channel.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, we're gonna try to score that trailer with a spooky kind of haunting Halloween thing. So even though the trailer is not really, well, it's not even really a trailer. It's more of a just a Halloween greeting GIF, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And to show off the lantern lighting effects and things like that. It's not a spoiler because technically it's not even part of the game.
That's right.
So there you go. Good. Good. Let's see. I wonder if covering an embroidered name. I think you can remove the embroidery somehow. I could be wrong about
Hmm.
that. It might only just be possible to remove the embroidery and then have nothing. Or it might look stupid if you remove the embroidery, or it might not even be possible to remove the embroidery. I could be just making that up. I don't know. I hope and think and feel like you could. You could cover it with a patch. I'd rather not. I'd rather leave it. I'd either take it out and put my own name or nothing at all.
Or you could put a patch that has your name embroidered on it.
I don't think so.
No, why
So it
not?
looks like I work at a gas station? Nah, I'm okay with that. Probably I'll need to get a job at the gas station soon, but that's another story entirely. So what I called, whoops, let's switch to composing view, and we have everything, and the keyboard is the knee cam is mostly.
I don't
Ooh,
see any knee right now.
the knee cam looks like it's frozen or something. Let's turn that off and turn it back on and see what happens. Ooh, wow, it's definitely suffering.
You might have to do what I did,
What do you have to do?
which is and well, you'd have to do it with not streaming, but in OBS you've got this setting that you can switch to so that it's using the GPU.
It should be.
Okay.
It should be already. The NVENC encoder. Did you do that?
Yes.
Yeah, this should be set to that because I have a GTX 970, which is not the newest GPU, but it's still a pretty good GPU
Okay.
in the uh, streaming camera. I mean,
Huh.
in the streaming machine, not in the camera.
Runner's Direct is asking, "Hey Leia, is there a rebel base on Dantooine? Is that even a
Hi-oh.
place?
Dantooine is a place, yes.
Is a place? I guess I'm not supposed to say.
Weird. What the hell is going on with the camera?
Oh.
You see that?
What? No, I'm not.
I don't have two NVENCs. This is the first gen NVENC, I think, in the 970.
Oh, and
My
Masmus says I should check if my stream record settings are NVENC as well, which I will do.
I'll tell you what I could try. I could try turning unplugging it and plugging it back in because it clearly does not see. Or I could No, I don't want to do that.
Oh, apparently, Jim Matt says Tatooine is where Princess Leia says the rebel base is, and she lied.
Yep, and she got the planet destroyed actually because she
I
did that.
hope. Ooh,
Yeah, not a good thing.
but I mean, was it like settled and civilized, or what happened?
Yes, there was people on it, a
No
peaceful planet with no
way!
weapons. Yes.
Jesus, Leia.
Did I set my camera to time lapse mode? I don't even think that's possible. I'll tell you what. Just to Jeffy needs some 8-bit metronome sounds. I'll tell you what. Why don't we put your camera on and maybe you can share your screen and do a quick show off of the GIF and I'll try to fix this camera.
Uh,
Can you
one
can you do
second.
that?
I was just trying to start up OBS, and it's not even. Hold on.
Oh,
Which probably wasn't a smart idea to do right now because there it goes. Yeah, it will mess up my Zoom cam, which is probably not good.
oh,
So I'm gonna
gotcha.
turn that off again.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know what the hell's going on with that. I've never even seen that, but it figures that something would happen, right, on our stream. We can't have
Of
streams
course, of course.
without issues. That would
But yeah,
not be okay.
I can totally share my screen and get this thing going. I say that and then I'm looking for everything. Um I can play just it in a browser, I guess. Browser
Yeah,
window. Okay, yeah.
as long as you can share it.
One second, I will find it.
So there is the lovely Princess Leia and Darth Vader. and I will try to unplug this and plug it back in. Give me a second.
Open with Firefox. Okay, and I will share screen. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, host disabled participant screen sharing. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Dan! Dan! Yes. I have to point my camera at the screen. Yeah, let's just do that. Dan disabled participant screen sharing.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. Let me fix that. Let's see here. Participants. Nope. Security. Share screen. There we go.
Okay, I will try. I will attempt that once more. Oop, oh crap. I just opened up my own game for no reason. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Share screen. That screen share. Okay, and I'm going to do the thing. Okay, give me a second. Okay. No. Okay. That didn't do what I wanted it to do.
There we go.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Just took a second. I don't want to be in Darth Vader's way, so I keep moving.
Well, currently we can't see you at all.
Okay.
We're seeing the shared screen of the scariness. Ooh. Happy Halloween.
Yes, exactly. Hold on. I'm
Okay.
Yes, I'm screen sharing. Stop screen sharing. Okay. Yes. So that's that. That's what we're going to be doing today.
That's what we are going to be doing today, and I'll jump back. Okay. So we can also test and see here in a second. As soon as what I need to do is download this GIF or GIF, whichever you prefer, and convert it into a movie.
Ooh.
Save image as.
It feels very Hugo Deluxe Talk says.
It does, right?
Massimo says, do we give Dan suggestions on this theme, or is it all up to Dan?
Always.
Dan, what do you want? Is it always up to you?
No, it's always up to me, and you can always give suggestions.
Okay, then. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Halloween Nancy GIF. Let's save it to the desktop for now.
It's already been asked if I'm going to let you play outside of the Roland MP32 playground, and I've already said no.
Okay. I kind of heard that at the end.
Okay.
Let's see here. I've now uploaded.
Do you make games suggest making it spooky?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, why does Nancy go outside? Well, to get eaten by a monster, obviously. Haven't you seen that Geico commercial where they say, if you're in a horror movie, you make really bad decisions. Let's go hide there behind those chainsaws.
That's really good. I like that. I forget why she says at the beginning of that thing. I've just got it playing on loop for myself, so I can tell you what it says. I think she says she wants to go for fresh air or something.
Got it. Okay, so here's the video. Let's save it. We're going to save it, and hopefully we may have to convert this again because Pro Tools doesn't always love MP4 videos, but it might just be able to be a thing where we import it directly in. Okay, so let's try. We'll go to our handy composing screen, and let's see if this is any better. Nope. Looks like the key cam is dead today.
Oh.
I wonder if that's the camera itself or what. If the camera itself is just busted. Oh, now it's not even on. It's not even saying it's on. Very bizarre. The knee cam is dead. Well, that sucks. Like I said, it has to be something.
Mhm.
Okay, but here's where we're at. So let's see if we can import. Well, first, this is the tense track we were working on last time. Let's create a new, a new track. Halloween Nancy. We'll leave it in our usual folder. We don't need to save. And we're going to import from our tense track because I think those sounds might do really good for us. We're not going to import the playlists nor the tempo because we need to get, basically what we need to do is we need to get the tempo off of the video. So we also need to import the video. Oops. Import video. Desktop. Halloween Nancy. Ugh. That's brutal. Oh, the video engine was probably off.
What's brutal?
I was going to say
see.
why it's taking so long to load, but I think, yeah. Ugh. Okay, so, whoops. Hello. I don't want that.
This is actually really interesting because I'm sure that when composers have to compose pieces, usually for like TV or movies, they would need that visual to time it to, right? So this
So
is
the
kind of what
GIF
we're doing now.
itself, oh, that's why I tried to load the GIF. That's not what I
Oh,
want. That was dumb. Let's try this again. Yeah, usually the formats are like I don't know. It's more streamlined depending on what you're doing. This PC downloads. There it is. We don't need the audio. If there is any, we don't need. Beautiful. It actually worked. And it is approximately 45 seconds. So what's great about this is I can see the length here. I can see it like it's a track. Video. And then I can also get this little window up here which will show the GIF, which will actually be interesting for the sake of composing on stream because you can see the video as I'm doing it, which is cool. So let's play it. Okay, great. It's playing. By the way, I meant to ask. How come there's an apostrophe there? Is that just a typo?
No, not at all. That's how
That's how
the
you.
old timey way of spelling it.
I figured.
Yes,
I figured it was not a typo.
because it's got Hallows Eve or Hallows Evening, I suppose maybe.
And that's
So
how
yeah,
they abbreviate it. Halloween.
yeah, they just simplified it to Halloween. The
Canadian
Canadian spelling.
spelling. Exactly. Anyone there? So it's almost like to me there's two different tempos here. And then at the end.
Hey Jess, good to see you.
Hi Jess. What's up? It's almost like there's one tempo on the inside. And then when she goes outside, there's another tempo. So let's try to mark. And this is just me setting up the track, setting up how I want to write this thing. But let me set up where she goes outside. So let's try to mark exactly when the scene changes to outside. Okay, and boom, right there. So it's somewhere right in here.
The Deluxe Talks is suggesting getting some MT32 Thunder. Yeah, having the sound effects would be really cool.
We could. We certainly could.
Oh, tomorrow, you used to have an apostrophe in it. Jimmix Games thinks.
Old English or something?
Possibly. Yeah, Musmus is asking if we can cut out the "sorry you can't do that" frames. I think I put those in. I didn't program it. Happy Halloween as a parser response, and I thought it was kind of funny, but I can see how it would
be irritating.
Yes, or not, or kind of screw.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to cut those frames out? I think we can.
We could do that. We could easily do that. I mean, well, you could easily do that.
I think we can. Let me not say that we can for sure.
And DJ John is reminding you to
Tools.
save, which is what he likes to do.
You.
Which is very, very key.
Save.
Yes, thank you.
Usually I get a tap on the shoulder and then he says save to me. Sorry, you can't do that. I don't know if we can actually do that in Pro Tools. I don't think we can. Yeah, it doesn't let me edit video in Pro Tools. I'd need Avid, whatever Avid program the video editor is. And I don't believe I've installed Resolve on this machine. No, I have not. Or have I? We can look. I think that was an install program. Yeah, I don't want to install on stream. It'll probably be fine, but I don't want to do that. So we'll have to probably leave it for now.
So Avid is the video editor?
Avid is the same company that makes Pro Tools is named Avid, and Avid also makes they were famous originally for having a video editor, and then they bought Pro Tools from a company called DigiDesign way back in the day. A lot of people aren't a fan of Avid versus DigiDesign, but it just is what it is. Okay, so the thing is approximately there. Let's put a nighttime change right there at whatever that is. Well, I'm using minutes. I mean, I'm using bars right now, as opposed to minutes and seconds. But that's okay. It's close enough. Internet says you can trim beginning end only. Right. Oh, so I could duplicate this.
Yeah, and then
No, I can't. I can't duplicate it. You could do that, Mousimus, in theory, if you were able to duplicate the video track. So I'd have to re-import it twice. Can I do that? I don't know if it'll allow me to import multiple videos. Let's try. Oops, that's the audio. Alt Shift I. Importing movie will remove previous movie from the session, so no, we don't want to do that. I mean, it basically doesn't allow me to put multiple videos in one. This is not this software is not made for editing videos. It's made for scoring videos, but it's certainly not made for editing them. So you have to have, basically, the video has to be finished, like rendered, whatever. This thing doesn't even like, you know, certain compression algorithms. I think probably it's okay because this video doesn't have much information in it. So let's decide on a couple things now. One more idea. Video track might be locked. What's this? This is just viewing it. What does that mean? Oh, good. Well, that's a good start that the MT32 is working. So let's talk about the beginning process here.
Under the clip menu, he says, Massimo says.
Under clip menu, elastic properties, or I have to select this. Time lock, edit lock, unlock. Ooh, okay. Well, that does let me edit the starting and thing. Ah, that's all good. Thanks for being here, Jim Makes Games.
Yes, have a good night.
Try out now. What am I trying? To edit the video? Well, it won't let me make cuts, will it? Tools. Zoom, trimmer, selector. No, it's not going to let me do that. Try cut now. Well, I can change the starting and ending, but I can't duplicate this. Right? Which is like a video editing thing, would be anyway. And I can't cut it. I'm using the command to cut, and it's not doing. Undo, trim, clip, track. It really should be here, but it's not. it's not. It's grayed out, so I don't think so. Cut it on post. Yeah, you could. You could, but then the music will jump.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's only something we'd I'd post on Twitter or something
Right.
on the day.
So I think first thing we need to do is get some sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get an 8th track for percussion, because I think we might actually use percussion once.
Ooh. Yes, it's okay if this sounds
track.
nothing like anything else in the game, because it's probably not going to be in the game.
No, yeah, I don't think so. Let's see, and let's do this. We'll do all kinds of weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like almost like we could go really wild with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Outside.
Let's do it. Absolutely.
And then on the inside it'll be kind of tame and ding
Mm-hmm.
ding 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 ding. She's piddling around and nothing's really happening and they're just making tea or soup or whatever. How long is this? Let's see exactly how long this is. I need to change my time based to minutes, seconds. It's exactly 46 seconds and 0.010. Nobody will notice that. So 46 seconds translates into what BPM easily? I have no idea. 23. 120 is like time. Is like 60 seconds. So a perfect number of 32 bars at 120 should be 60 seconds, right?
Sure.
Right. 1 minute exactly. So that's 32 bars. I wonder if it'll let me time stretch this. Probably not.
Estimate says 92.
It will not. 92 BPM. Well, it would have to be faster or slower. That's not going to do what we wanted to do. Oh, so I'm going to have to move this anyway. So let me delete this. Or 184. Is that the math it adds up to?
I believe them for math.
46 times 3 equals 138. I say let's just wing it. I think that's a little too happy. Yeah, so I don't want to score this part just yet. I want to leave it for the beginning.
Yeah, I'm not a math whiz by a long shot, so I'm glad some of you guys are more into it.
Okay, so we're right here. I need to leave this for now until I change the tempo.
Oh, you have some subtle tension indoors or playful Halloween music inside and scary outdoors.
Yeah, I want to find something that fits the tone of Jack and Nancy very well. That would be ideal.
Hmm.
And it says Happy Halloween right here.
Yeah, there's the flashing outside. I don't know. It's some kind of strange graphical glitch that wasn't in the original footage that I have for it. I don't know why that is. I kind of almost don't mind it because it just makes it feel even weirder.
It feels weird. Yeah. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Very Halloweeny.
Oh yeah, like Monster Mash and Spooky Scary Skeletons. Like, are there some sort of key or something?
Maybe it's the wrong sound.
Hmm.
Oops.
Hmm. Is there anything that sounds theremin-ish?
There is. Yeah, there is a theremin-ish. There is. There's a couple. That's an interesting idea.
Ooh. Oh, this Chasing Static is a new indie horror game that just came out on Steam. I did hear about that, and yeah, Nath did that. Who used to work in AGS, Adventure Game Studio. That's fun. Yeah, I do like that sound quite a bit. It's something we would never really use in the game, but it's good to have here.
How about the theme?
Just a scary like X-Files version of the theme.
Yeah.
Sure, I love it.
So let's see how long this is. This is approximately 22 seconds. So then the next part would be what? 24 seconds?
Hmm.
Okay, so 22 seconds. Hmm. What was the tempo you said before?
Well,
93, 92. I think that's too fast for the animation. I got an idea.
ooh, I like that.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. That was actually a lot faster. 113. We'll turn on our click track and let's see. Whoops.
Mm.
That might just work.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, now you see how it stops
Mhm.
in the wrong place? Like, meaning it stops before,
Just
slightly before.
too early? Too early?
Yeah, so what we can do
Yeah.
is, instead of messing with the whole thing, let's just slow the tempo down a couple of clicks, and it'll start to line up.
Mm.
Almost perfect. So 109.
Mhm.
Let's try that. And there you go.
Nice.
So now we have the first part lined up.
Yeah, this is what we call a pro musician move.
Yeah, save time. Okay, so we've got this part. So let's just treat this almost like two different things.
Okay.
Because I want this to be orchestrated now. I'm thinking the top part could be like a violin thing.
Mm. Or the theremin.
Or the theremin, but we'll see. We'll see. Doesn't sound bad on the theremin kind of thing.
Mm.
Doesn't sound bad at all, right?
Mm-hmm. Kind of sounds like a wind, you know, like a
Yeah.
weird, spooky wind. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me fix this. Let's see. And at that point, I think we're going to do...
Massimo's good point. Later on, you could add synchronized noises or clicks to legitimize the flashing outside. Absolutely. I am looking forward to adding crunching and slurping sounds courtesy of the Roland MP32 as well. It's gonna be fun.
Well, we'll see how limited that actually is. Oops.
It's really cool to just compose something like this. It's so different from what we usually do. And it's also going to be really cool to share this on Twitter on Halloween, because we say that we compose stuff, but then we never post it on Twitter either. So the clip
We never
will be
post any clips on Twitter of the stuff.
yeah. So this will be nice because it also will be audio. Kind of Halloweeny.
I kind of want something different there. I want...
It's kind of nice.
That's what I want.
Hmm. Oh, nice. It dials it up.
And then I can keep that sound to be the sound that happens in the next part, which is more scary, jump scare kind of thing. Okay, I gotta fix a couple of those. What chord is that supposed to be? Just a regular minor. There we go. Let's hear that.
Yeah, it definitely added some tension, and I think it does fit. I like it. Yeah.
I think the first part is good, like up to a point. We don't have to go crazy with it just yet. Well, we're not going to get that much time since Halloween is what, in a few days. Before our next stream, anyway. So let's think of it this way. Now, how crazy do we want to be here? Because, and then maybe at this point it just abruptly kind of stops when you go outside. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I like this. I like this. I like where we're going here. Okay.
Yeah, that's a great sound, as Massimo said. It's for the outside, that nice drone, dreadful drone.
Now, the weird part about this is the ending, right? It just goes Happy Halloween and off rather quickly. So we could do a couple things here. Could edit the GIF to be slightly longer on the Happy Halloween part. So it just stays there for a second, because otherwise it's just kind of an abrupt, quick ending. But maybe it could be that. Maybe it doesn't matter, because it's only for Twitter and people aren't going to watch it all anyway. Although I think they will watch a 40-second clip if they're interested in it. Now, did I ever show off the horror thing that I scored? I think I did one time on.
You might as well show it again. It's the reason for the season.
Yeah, well, if I can find it, I'll show it off. It was for a movie that is probably out now. Let me just make sure. What the heck was it called? The third. Let's see. It is completed. Let's see. Is it out?
I wanted to take this time to actually tell, because Dan hasn't seen that the thing that I'm wearing for my Princess Leia outfit is actually just a Puma warm-up jacket.
Backwards?
On
That's
backwards.
amazing. It looks perfect, though. It looks perfect.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I had it in my closet. Because I didn't think I had anything at all really for it. And you kind of need that for the Leia outfit.
Yeah, that vibe.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find it here. Scene. It is either scene A or scene B. Score 1A. Probably this. I'm going to have to download it because it's going to... It's how big? A gigabyte? Holy cow.
Whoa. There's some suits, one backwards, and Spaceballs, if I recall. It's great. It's as much as we need. It's just for streams. I don't have, I'm just wearing brown, gray sweatpants and a backwards jacket. It works. It's fine.
And I actually wouldn't be showing off knees today because I'm wearing full-length pants.
Oh no, full-length pants? Is that what you call pants now?
Instead of pantalones cortos.
Full-length pants. I mean, pants is implied that they're full-length, I'm hoping.
Well,
but yeah, the hair buns are real. Yeah. I'm kind of wearing like a headband to kind of keep them onto my head because I don't think they'd stay otherwise.
Okay. So technically I'm probably, well, the movie's out now, so it's probably doesn't matter. And I didn't end up scoring the movie. Unfortunately, I didn't have time. But let's see.
And it is the perfect outfit for when you need to bike a mile to a Halloween party. Yeah. Yeah, the rest of it completely falls apart if we're not facing exactly front. So.
Okay, so let's go back here. We'll go to me. No, that doesn't work. Compose. We'll turn off Julie and I, and we'll hit play. Ooh, the frame rate's really bad. I don't know why. Maybe it'll make it scarier.
Evie, I saw Karlov today. He was in the shower. You might be asking yourself, why, heart? I love you. Do you? Do you really love me? But I love Faye. I love that little girl, just like she was my own. I loved you as well. But maybe just a little too much. Because I don't really think you were that into me. At least before him. Faith gets really sick. Then your dude finds out how much of a fucking train wreck you are.
Uh-oh.
Splits! Then you call me! Me! The place we rent, the car we drive, it's always about Evie! Hell, you introduced me as your assistant! I'm your goddamn husband! You understand me? Not getting out this fucking house alive, you stupid bitch! Evie!
And there's the end of the scene.
Cool.
So yeah, if you want to see the full movie, you can. It's called The Third Guest, but I did not score it, so that score would not be in the film. But that's okay. Whoops. I don't want that on. I want this on. And I'll turn back on Julia and me. And there we are.
And Darth.
And Darth. Sorry, Darth. Didn't mean to make you feel left out. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm too long at this point. So what I may do here is do a tempo change. And do it faster so I can...
Yeah, I feel we're not going to extend the end part, just in the spirit of minimal effort.
In the spirit of we don't have any time anyway.
Just as Jeffrey says, I've been keeping close watch, and I swear, if that Darth Vader moves at any point during the stream, I'm gonna freak out.
Because I kind of want to give it like almost like a Stranger Things vibe for this part. That's not a scary sound.
No. That's pretty scary.
That is pretty scary. I like that. 102. Can you make Darth Vader move just to scare
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that. So only once the little whatever that thing is shows up. Something like that. I think we're still off on the tempo. 15. I'm not even using a click. I'm just using the tempo to... Maybe this shouldn't go here.
Good evening, Rick. Good to see you, Sir Highbury.
Ah, what's up, Rick? I'm not really dressed, but I decided to wear my LucasArts jacket.
Thank you. Yeah, I made a somewhat of an effort tonight. Thank you. Because Halloween is fun. I am one of those people who really likes Halloween.
I don't really have much of a, like, I don't get that excited about it, but now that I have a daughter and she's dressing up, then I probably will get more excited about it.
Aw, what is she gonna be?
She's going to be, take a wild guess.
Somebody from Frozen.
No, not quite. She's a little young for Frozen. She likes Elsa, but she's more of a... He's slightly younger than that. No, she's going to be Baby Shark.
I've never seen that actually, and we don't need to play it. So that's okay.
We won't play it, trust me. Just kidding. Are you dressing her as a Roland MT-32? No, where's Judith Butler's lover to ask about that?
Yes.
Okay, that's slightly early now, right? Let's get that exact. I think that's pretty close. I would like to get it more exact, though. There's the frame. No, that's too late.
A nice bongo. It's a pretty creepy sound.
Trying to find... There's not particularly creepy sounds in this drum kit, but that one's pretty good.
Could be something lowered, maybe?
Let's watch it again. If that's really quiet in the background, that could work. I could just leave it as a drone there. Oops, not like that. Now, the other question I have, is this an actual character from in the game?
What?
That they're eating?
That they're eating?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Nessa, I think, but I don't know if it really looks like her.
It actually doesn't look like anybody that I picture from the game. Well, it doesn't have to be. The fisherman that found the diamond? The unnamed fisherman? He doesn't have a name yet in the demo, does he?
No, he does. It's Doug Bow, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we got our sounds correct here. 73.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's pretty disturbing.
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing, right? But it's gonna kill the other sound. Thank you, MT32. I do want to score these 3 blinks. 5, 6, 7. I think it's 7 blinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not in time either.
I love this. I love how you're scoring to this.
Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sounds a little too Super Mario Ghost. The third guest, Deluxe Tux. A couple of guys from California made it. So it kind of slows down. I'll just edit it. Do it in post. Oh wait, that's a film term. What the hell's going on here? Oh, that's what's going on. I think I did it too fast, but we'll fix it. Oops. Okay, let's line these up. That's pretty close.
Hmm.
And there's another one there that we missed at the end. And then we'll put the last one in the right spot. Whoops, I just closed the video. Yeah, I think that's right. Almost. Those two are right. The third one's off. No, they look right. They look right. Okay, hold on. Let me do it coming into it and see if this works better. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. And we could change the sound too, but I think that'll work for now. I want to do something scary with the ghost though. That is not scary. None of that shit is scary. Thank you. Let's try again. 83.
Hmm.
That could work.
Mm-hmm.
For the little part where the ghost wanders up to her.
Yeah, I
Whatever
like
that
it.
is. It's got to go faster. Okay. One more thing to add in post. My name should be in there. Well, Julia's name's not in there. Is it?
It
Oh, yeah,
is.
it is.
Happy Halloween.
It
Yeah.
is. It is. It's all right.
Well, put it in the post.
Can't you just Photoshop out the frame that says, sorry, you can't do that, and just stick my name and Dan Policar right there? You probably could, right?
Yeah, everything is possible.
Yeah. With all the time we have.
Ooh.
Something like that. Even though she's not a skeleton, it sounds kind of more like a skeleton. So what happens here? We don't actually know. Was this part of the story we'll never know? Like, does Nancy get eaten by this thing?
By an evil spirit in the woods.
Yeah.
Spoiler
Spoiler alert for the game.
alert.
Spoiler alert for the game that will never be made. It's kind of cool. No dream sequences. Okay, let's see.
Nope.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I count that right? 7. Yeah. Okay, so I think we have another track available to us. God, I hope so. Because I want one. Channel 9. Let's try that. You don't want that.
She is gonna fight him. Or her, it's.
See, it's not like there's a quick cut frame. The light kind of goes out in 3 or 4 frames. Fatality. It is a fatality, we think, anyway. We don't really know. Oh, I got a good idea for this sound. Okay. Yeah, so whenever you see her light up, that's when we get the little bonk. A little earlier. Yeah.
Ooh.
We have to have something weird there going on. Maybe the drone dies at that point. You know, I kind of feel like Bob Ross when I describe this. I'm like Bob Ross composing. And maybe there's a happy little goblin over here and just a touch of a blood-curdling scream.
Oh my gosh.
Jess.
Jess is perfect.
Is that like a Halloween Bob Ross or is that Kiss Bob Ross? I can't
Looks
really
like
tell.
a cat. Looks like a cat with a Bob Ross afro.
Oh, cat Bob Ross.
It's great.
The other one's got to stop. That's the problem. There, that's scarier now. What the hell are those glitch things? And then we got to figure out how to get the rest of that scary. Cosmic Void poses an interesting question. Should that thump sound play when she starts turning towards you? I I'd okay, so if this were a movie
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to treat it like a movie instead of a game because it's linear. Normally when we're doing a game we have to make something that loops. We don't really have to worry about this looping. I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
is going to be a probably looped thing on, I don't know if it's looped or not, but it's we don't have to worry about it looping, so it's just point A to point B. I would, if it were me, which it is, scoring this,
Yes.
as soon as the light hits her and it shows you kind of there's something there, that's where I would tend to use that thump sound. So now you get scared because I think if you do it after, when she turns, you already figure she's scary at something. You already figure something's scary. So I think you lose the visual marriage of the visual and the audio if you do it later than that point. But I could be wrong.
I like the way it's timed now.
It's just that's an impact visually, and then it's an impact audio in the audio as well. There needs to be something else happening there. I don't think I want to keep repeating the thump sound, but we could try that. We could try it. I don't know if it works if there's enough time.
I kind of like it just without. Oh, that's good at the end there.
Yeah, we could do it maybe at the end.
Yeah.
And we'll line up that with the breaking of the lantern and the Happy Halloween. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this score is way more for a Cosmic Void horror game than it is for Crimson Diamond. Okay, so there's a couple of opportunities I have there to add other things.
Yes, I like that. It's punchy. Just as Jeffy thinks we should add as Happy Halloween needs to linger for a second longer.
Yeah, I kind of think so too. You could probably do that without much trouble, right?
I could add some frames at the end of it. Not scary enough. Too fairy-like. It's King's Quest. It's not the right game. This is like, what game would this be? This is like Manhunt meets, I
I don't know. There weren't really any Sierra proper horror games at that era, were there?
No.
Like Quest for Glory 4? But I mean, that was kind of like a joking horror game.
Yeah, I wouldn't really consider it.
No.
I can actually add.
Phantasmagoria, that was way later. That's like an FMV thing. Shivers.
I can
don't know,
add
those are way
another
later.
couple of frames to the end, and then send it to you.
Okay.
Just in like I can do it in Photoshop as an animated GIF.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So let me do this. Copy frame.
Petrified
frame.
Forest. Yeah, but the King's Quests are more they're not really proper horror.
Okay, I think I added 4 frames to it or something. So. In fact, let me see if I'm gonna see about getting rid of those frames actually, because I think I can do that.
Which frames?
The frames like that say you can't do that.
Yes, if you get rid of that though and change the timing of the video.
Yeah, so we would have to adjust a few things.
Don't do
Would
that.
you okay, don't do that? Okay.
Just add to the ending.
Okay, I just am adding to the ending then. Save for web legacy.
I never played Clock Tower, but I'm not like a huge horror game fan or horror movie fan. That's better. Something like that.
Okay, let me.
Okay, and I want that to start. I want that to start where she starts moving. So a little earlier right there. I feel like there should be one big thing at the end, one big note, one big low note.
I just sent it to you, Dan, in Facebook Messenger. I added, I think, 4 frames at the end. Hopefully that's not too long.
Might be too short.
Okay, well, let me know however many more you can add, because it's really easy. I didn't realize I could edit the GIF so easily in Photoshop. I should have thought of that before we started.
What's it called?
Oh, it's called the same thing, but with _2 after it.
No, I have to download it from Messenger, and then I have to convert the video. Save as. I'm gonna replace the GIF converter. Okay, browse. Nancy, upload. Convert. Okay. Okay, I should have the new video. Okay, I'm going to save this. Oh, I already saved it. And I'm going to save this as take 1 just in case anything gets screwed up by me importing this new video.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's quite a bit longer, but I can edit the ending, I think.
Okay.
That added like 20 or 30 seconds.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. We can edit it.
Ooh, I feel like, yeah, I think what happened was each of those might have been... Four? What, 4? 4 seconds. Each of those might have been 4 seconds. Haha.
So like right there is where I would end it.
Oh, I think we're still on your non-Pro Tools view.
Dummy. So let's do this again. Right about there. So let's do that. Let's just edit it to there. No, you're not going to let me? Do I have to unlock this? Edit, lock, unlock. Ha. Yeah, it doesn't let me. But I think what I could do is I have no idea what I can do. I have no idea how to do this, but I'll figure it out.
I think I messed up when I added, so give me a second.
That's okay. You can leave it. I don't believe I can export with the video. Can I export with the video from here? Bounce mix. I can. Oh. Include video. Okay. It just makes me transcode it for some reason. Whatever, it's a GIF on Twitter, so it probably won't matter. I don't think it'll matter. I think actually if I bounce this, it'll work. So let's see. Let's watch this from the beginning.
Okay.
I'll make this guy big. How do I do that? Is there a way to make this full screen? No, I don't think there actually is. Yeah, the video options in Pro Tools are really limited. We can just make it big like that. I like that. I don't know. Do you think it needs more? I don't know if it
think
does.
it's very, very good. The ending was the ending longer in that version?
It's longer a little bit. Not by much. What do we think? Works really well?
I think it works really
looks
well.
like the chat likes it. So, I don't know. I think, do we need anything else? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see what happens if I bounce this. Okay. And compression type, I can't do MP3. Ugh. Let's do it uncompressed, and then I'm going to have to compress it again anyway. Because I'm going to have to convert it into another video type, right? What video do you need, MP4?
For Twitter, hold on, let me check.
Because this will only bounce MOV from Pro Tools. There's no other options.
Video.
Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys like it. Doesn't need more? Okay. Mouse miss.
Tweet with videos MP4.
Okay. So it has to be converted. Okay, so let's see if this works. Oh, wait. I can't do it like that anyway. I have to match the audio.
Oh,
I have
it's
to bounce the audio.
MOV or MP4, actually, it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I have to export the audio.
Okay.
Because this is not audio. This is all MIDI. So it will actually just exported nothing. Yeah. What? Right. It's not a valid Pro Tools session file. Yeah, of course it's not. TCD.
Yeah, go on Summer. This was really cool for me to watch too because we've never really scored something like this.
Yeah, this is just now the shorter movie. But it has none of the score because I have to record that separately. Because the MT32 needs to be recorded. Which I don't believe I can record and put it together all on stream. So, what I would suggest is that the actual premiere of this video, I basically have to record the MT32. And to do that without screwing up the stream, I don't want to do it on stream because I need to do it on my thank you, Gomon-sama. I don't want to do it on my streaming machine and then, well, it's not really hanging because you did get to see it essentially before it was done. But then I think it'll be cool if we premiere it on Halloween.
Perfect.
Right? So hopefully everybody, Julia will see it beforehand. I'll see it beforehand, but everybody else will be able to see it. You guys have already seen it technically, but you've seen the working copy, and you'll see the final copy on Twitter in 6 days or something like that.
Something like that.
3, 4, 5. 5 days. I like it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's so good.
Let's
perfect.
Save it. Oh, it's already saved. That's the end. So we have the video. Now we just need to get the audio. And I think it's all good. So I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to come back to... Try not to. Do your best. I think I will say that I think we're probably done for the evening with the project that we set out to get done. How about that?
Fantastic. I mean, couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah. There we go. So now the question, as always, thank you guys for all for coming and watching. As usual, the question, as always, is who do we raid? Who do we need to raid up and see what's going on? Okay, so let's see if there's anybody, as always, playing. Oh, thank you, Jess. That was very nice of you for the bits.
Thanks for the cheers or the bits.
Who is streaming the Crimson Diamond live? Well, we are.
We are. I was.
You were. Oh, finishing up the Crimson Diamond tonight. Oh, that was 9 days ago. That was Destroy All Machines. You knew about that one, right?
Yes, yeah, I was able to tag in on that a little bit and see them.
And then Mom Games Hard was 3 weeks ago, which we talked about, and then you were on last week. Who else do we have? Do we have anybody doing Corruption Within? Oh, thank you, Amberseen Zero. Is anybody doing Corruption Within? Let's see. Not at the moment. Any other games that might be being streamed? Is that how that works? Might be
That
streamed.
works enough.
Hopefully you know what I'm saying. That might be streaming.
Something spooky?
Oh, you're welcome, Prime number 59. I'm glad you were here to watch.
Yes,
You are
and thanks
welcome,
for also
Jess.
Jess as well.
And Amberstein. You see Dark Side Detective? Well, who's that? Oh, there's a couple. There's Sleeky RP. And there is Legend of the Star. Are they both World of Horror? Is anybody streaming World of Horror? Or Kathy Rain? Nope, Song of Horror. Few people are doing Song of Horror. Kathy Rain isn't really a horror game, though. It's kind of more Kathy Rain Director's Cut. They're doing neither. Nope. Bunch of people in the last few days, but nobody. I actually really liked that game. Did you play it?
I started playing it. I have to get back to it.
Yeah, I liked it. So we got Dark Side Detective. Oh, Inspector Waffles. Oh, yep. Space Kitty is streaming to Inspector Waffles. Person is speed running the first clock tower. Who's that? Dagron SR. Interesting. I don't know. What are we thinking? Then we also have our usual friends. Renaissance is doing Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. God, that must be difficult. Middle Age Stream is doing Dark Souls 3. Kilgore Trout's doing Destruction Derby. Taco is doing Lucius D-Make. Tonda's doing Cotton Fantastic Night Dreams. I want to. I like the idea of Dark Side Detective. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Should we put up another poll in the chat?
Sure.
Life is too short. Support small streamers. Well, we don't. They're all pretty much small streamers. Everybody that I mentioned. Even the partnered guys, they're not. Making millions. Trust me.
Yeah, happy Halloween, everyone. Edenwith says,
Yeah,
just like
happy
everything,
Halloween.
keep the candy in moderation and only eat good candy. Life is too short for bad candy.
Yes. So no Tootsie Rolls.
I like Tootsie Rolls.
I just noticed Darth did move. I did not notice that before. Darth's head moves.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. Sure did. And his eyes changed colors or something. Pretty sure. Either that or I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure he did. You like Tootsie Rolls? I don't like Tootsie Rolls. I'm not imagining things. I swear to God, I just saw Darth's head. Yeah. There, the light in his eyes. He used to have 3 eyes, 3 lights in his eyes.
He used to have
and now
3
he only
eyes?
has three lights, and now he only has 2 lights. I'm not imagining things.
I see 2 right now, so I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think Julia's messing with us. I think it's Darth messing with Julia.
Yes, happy Halloween, Prime number 59. Tootsie Rolls are good.
Let's see. Who would we rather look at? Would we rather look at Legend of the Star or Sleeky RP? I just want to make sure they're both in English. Because that's
Maximus says,
important.
if you set the stream bitrate really low, he will start moving. Tootsie Rolls get stuck in most dental work.
Yeah.
You know, what I have is when you chew gum for too long and it starts to break down, that sticks to the teeth and it's really distressing. And I've had dreams like that when I'm trying to pull stuck gum off my teeth. That's the worst. Tootsie Rolls will at least dissolve eventually.
Okay, it looks like Legend of the Star is talking, and it looks like Sleepy is playing, and she has a guitar and a drum set in her background. So I think that's who we should go raid. I like raiding random people. It's more fun. What do you guys think? Sound good? Sounds good
Sounds
to me.
good. Dan, this is awesome. From beginning to end, we're gonna have something, and we're gonna actually get to show it,
Yep.
which we never seem to do with your work, which is a bit of a shame.
Well, it's time, right? Raid Sleeky RP. Boom. Got it. Okay. And I think she'll be happily surprised there. That'll be good. Well, thank you all for watching. I'm Dan Policar. This is my friend Julia Minamata, aka Princess Leia, and also our friend Darth Vader, who's moving. His head is moving. I am not lying about that.
Okay.
I'm certain of it. Yeah. Next week, Julia will be doing some more pixel art. In 2 weeks from now, hopefully I will be doing some more music. And probably
Hopefully.
for the game, as opposed to just for a trailer that won't be in the game.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Anything else we want to say before we send over to Sleeky RP?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, see you guys next week. We'll do something.
All
We'll
right.
probably work on the piece that we were working on tonight a little bit. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Darth Vader just moved. See?
So
See?
but he still has
Prime number
two
said the
eyes.
same thing. Prime number just said the same thing. It's good we were rating. I think Vader just moved. He moved.
It's the same two eye things.
He didn't know. Well, I mean, you know. Well, anyway, we're rating. Here we go.
Okay.
Going into the bathroom.
This ought to surprise her.